Okay, if you all can just bear with me a little bit, you might just learn something. Now, this video, not like the other video, I was just trying to pass some time because I was frustrated and bored. I actually see light at the end of the tunnel, but it wasn't without a whole lot of aggravation and frustration. Now, this is really the end of the video. I'm going to put the end of what happened to me after this part of the video. But I spent an hour and 3 minutes on the phone with T-Mobile arguing with them what a tablet is and a phone. Now, as a tech person, I knew that before I called, and yet representative after representative tried to explain to me that there's a difference. And really, technology wise, is not. If your device is sophisticated enough to have a SIM card and connect with broadband internet, it's a phone. It could be a phone. It could be used as a phone device. And I've been knowing this for years. It's not really new knowledge. Hold on a second. Excuse me. It's not new knowledge. This is not new knowledge. I hope you all, when you watch this video, you learn something, because I'm going to let the recording of the conversation with the tech representatives of T-Mobile. I want you to see the crap that they put you through. And it ain't just T-Mobile. It was Sprint. Sprint did the same thing, just send you around in circles. And there's things that I knew as a tech person that, it's crap, and it was just, all made to make you buy something you don't really need. And this might be one of the most important tips that I give you in life. But at least one representative came on there talking about, does your tablet have a SIM card? I said, yes, it does. It not only had a SIM card, but it had 200 megabytes of data. Trying to find the box. Well, anyway, I did another video and showed y'all the box. Right on the box is a big sign. 200 megabytes of 4G for 4G for life, for the life of the device. But I'm knowing 200 megabytes. Just reading that, it doesn't mean anything. It's a good marketing ploy, and some people might think, oh, they got some whole lot of data. They don't. Oh, excuse me. They don't use it that much, so that's cool. 200 megabytes, but it's nothing. 200 megabytes. You just open up 2 web pages and you done use that data up. 2-3 web pages and that's gone. So I wanted to add my HP stream to my current plan, which I got in on a deal with the 4 lines, $400, and I had 1 line still free. I have 2 lines used up with Galaxy Note Edge, and 1 line used for the Nokia 635. And they just continue to give me the runaround, hard time, trying to explain to me why it's a difference. It's a difference between tablets. And I tried to go along with them as long as I could, and I got frustrated. By the time I got to the 5th person, I was just too done with it. I'm just sitting here in pain, got to argue with all these people, and it was ridiculous. One even tried to make it seem like there's a difference with their SIM cards that they selling. They selling these SIM cards on T-Mobile $15, and when you try to make your changes on the website, the program forces you to choose a SIM card. Well, I had SIM cards thanks to T-Mobile. I mean, I got like 10 of them. I don't need no more SIM cards, and then I got that many because I had already made a fool out of them when they told me I had to have their SIM card. I got some SIM cards on eBay, 4 of them like $15, where they were selling a SIM card $15 each. So they took $60 off my bill. And when I said, well, you want me to send back the ones that you forced me to buy? After they took that $60 off my bill, then they said, no, you can keep the SIM cards. And I was like, I just know I can, because they ain't worth $15. That's why you ain't worried about losing them. But anyway, I just wanted you all to see the BS, because they all tried to convince me I could not use my plan as is under with a SIM card. And that's exactly what I did. I put a SIM card in, brand new SIM card in, and I can access T-Mobile. As you can see, that's T-Mobile broadband internet. And so, just so you don't think I'm lying and that this is camera tricks, I'm gonna bring up a YouTube video, hopefully. Go on over here and get a YouTube video come up, and you'll see I'm on the internet. That's me. My YouTube. Screen. So, screen capture video. Matter of fact, let's see. Make sure that this is up to date and not a camera trick. I'm gonna put the video up that I just did, that I just posted. I got a chance to leave on my own terms instead of the brand new video. Me trying to quit cigarettes. That's me. Using T-Mobile's broadband internet, that clearly all these representatives want to make a difference, confuse me, which I wasn't confused. I knew when I called, what I wanted, but they were trying to sell me another package, which would have been a dedicated broadband service for this tablet, just because of the name tablet. And if I went over it, which I would go over it if I'm upstreaming videos, that's going to take you over the 21 gig easy. Each one of my videos easily is over 1 gig in size. So if I posted 20 videos in the month, now I done blew up that plan, and that plan costs $80 by itself, the 21 gig of data. Whereas here I am, I got 4 lines for $100, all 4 lines, unlimited data. So that's ridiculous to be forced into a plan just because of the name tablet. Now, the last test I wanted you to see is phone calls. They swearing up and down, oh, it's just a tablet, you can't make phone calls. Yes, you can. And I hope my son don't mess me up, because he agreed to be a part of this. And I'm going to give him a ringy ding on my tablet. That's fiber. Okay. Technology always let you down at the wrong time. Oh God, this thing getting stuck. But I want to get this phone call in. I hope he answers. Viber is one of the many voice data plans, voice over internet, VoIP. When you see those symbols, that's what it means, voice over internet. So this device totally can be, okay, now it's Viber that's acting up. Okay. Technology always find a way to embarrass you. Okay, now I got the Viber screen on, and I'm going to call my son. And hopefully he'll answer. Oh, it's busy. Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here and wait till he gets unbusy. Okay, I hope this boy answer.
Hello.
Hello. I just wanted you to be my guinea pig to test out this program called Viber. That's what your mama was trying to get you installed on your phone to prove to the world that you could actually make a phone call from a tablet. Because I had stupid T-Mobile representatives tried to make me feel stupid, like I didn't know the difference between a phone call, a tablet and a phone. But so clearly, this is a phone call, and
yes, and the reception is very well, and I can hear you clearly. It's snowing outside, and you would think that the signal would be pretty bad, being though it's a storm outside right now, but I hear you perfectly fine.
oh, that's good
Right
to know. Yeah, it is storming, ain't it? I'm trying not to think about cigarettes. That storm is definitely keeping me from going anywhere today. But so I'm glad you can hear me clearly, and that's a good thing. So this is proof that you know you could actually use your tablet as a phone. Are there any other additional words you like to share?
Well, I was kind of surprised, like I said, on the clarity of the phone call, being though it's not a regular landline, and it went right through. I hear you fine. Um, I wouldn't have any problem using this if I had to.
I'm telling you, you should see me with this tablet. I totally don't have no problem putting a tablet, big old tablet, up to my ear or holding it, where I really got you on speakerphone right now. But, totally no problem making a phone call with a tablet.
If I had to rate it, I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Oh, that sounds good to me. That's a shout out to Viber. But Viber is not the only program out there. There's other programs. It's talk to text, but longest it's a VoIP. The letters stand for Voice over Internet Protocol. You could totally make a phone call using your tablet, and they want you to be bamboozled and play for a data plan just for your tablet. And that's crazy. Me and you got that good plan from T-Mobile where we got unlimited talk, text, and data. Shout out to T-Mobile, but they was jerking us around trying to make me buy another plan just for this tablet. And I wasn't having it because I should be able to access, use the fourth line. I got 4 lines, that 4-line deal during Christmas time. I should have been able to add this tablet without any problem to that 4th line, because I know that a tablet can be used as a calling device. So you proving that, and just talking about how clear my voice sounds. Your voice, matter of fact, sounds very clear. I can hear the rattling of your bag in the background. What you eating?
Everything's everything. I'm definitely impressed with the clarity of the phone. I would say if anybody was curious about using it, my mother probably be the best person to explain to you about all the peaks and the quirks. But as far as the usage, it seems easy to be used, and I'm actually very impressed with the clarity of this phone call.
And mind you, if you find yourself out of your calling zone, like if the signal for T-Mobile don't come in too clear, you could always go to some place like McDonald's or something and still make a phone call through Wi-Fi. That is how you're doing it. And the way you get it free is that both parties have to have Viber installed on their phone. That's why I was trying to get you to put Viber on your phone.
Well, it was nice talking to you. I appreciate the phone call. You
Okay.
can always hit me up on
All right.
Viber or my regular landline.
Well, we don't need that because we got that awesome T-Mobile deal. But I mean, just in case an emergency, it might be a time you can't connect to T-Mobile. You can use Wi-Fi and totally make a phone call. I just proved it.
Well, it was
Anyway,
nice talking to you, Mama. I appreciate the phone call.
all right. I love you.
Love you too.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Totally can make a phone call with the tablet. I just now, proved that. You guys, if you made it this far into the video, I just can't say enough. You got to share and comment. You know, you don't have to comment, but it does make me feel better, like I'm not wasting my time when I give out this kind of information. So please comment and share. If you think this could be helpful to someone you know, by all means, share this video so that they could get empowered and get the knowledge. Peace. And without no additional charges, just add a SIM card and I'm good to go. I can tap into the unlimited data. But if I bring a tablet in, I have to add $10 and you do a price match thing. All that was smoke and mirrors to throw me off in terms of me. My whole thing was I have a one line that has not been assigned to a device yet, and being told that basically because this device is named tablet, which I do know the difference between the devices. I have not only years of power use of these devices. I can repair, upgrade, install these devices. I'm not the average user, so I know what the differences are, and I know that a tablet.
I don't want to go right, and I don't want, and I absolutely appreciate the time that you've invested in this. We're going to make sure we've got you set up correctly.
Okay.
Now, you want to use that fourth line as a tablet line. You want to use it for your tablet, correct?
Right. Correct.
Okay, so let me just, I want to explain this, that there's no smoke and mirror effect or anything out there. So that fourth line, it can be freed up as a tablet line. And they call it a tablet line for the fact that it's a different SOC code. It's a different code than a voice line for such as your Galaxy Note Edge or your Galaxy S3. If you have a tablet, it's called a broadband line.
I understand what a broadband line is very clearly. You know, that's what my annoyance is, because it's telling me, I mean, because I'm tech, so please don't sugarcoat it and don't water it down. What I'm hearing is because it's a lower tech device that does not have traditional a phone as part of its name, because you can use tablets as phone devices. You can use
Absolutely. I use my tablet at home. I can call out on it if I want. We've got a different code, a stock code that we have internally.
right. So that's what I interpret as the stock code differentiates between the Note Edge, which is a tablet and a phone. Phablet, which is that coin frames they got, it's a tablet and a phone. Because it has a phone, you get the different stock code. With the tablet, you don't get that luxury, and the difference is there's no such thing as unlimited data, mobile broadband data. So therefore, if I hit that limit of 13 gigabytes, which is your maximum, it's $80. That's more than my whole entire plan with 4 lines unlimited.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what
Well,
I
I got a
recommend
problem with
is
that.
we do the match. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, well, that's what I got a problem with. I don't want to spend $80 extra for a tablet that's a lower
Right.
tech device than my Note Edge, which is far higher tech device than this tablet. I can do way more with this Note Edge than I can do with the tablet in terms of power, uploading, sending videos, streaming music. It's a better device than the tablet, but I'm going to spend more for the data that I use on the tablet because it's not a phone. It's not labeled as such.
Correct.
Okay, I just
So
wanted to get
basically,
it
what
clear.
you want your tablet set up on a voice line and not a mobile broadband is what basically just to get to the skinny of it. That's what you want to do.
Basically, yeah. Now that I understand what
So
your differences is, that's basically the skinny of it.
right.
Yeah.
So what we've got, so what we've got, they were on the right path by telling you we have that matcher data. So you have the unlimited data on one of your lines and the 5 gig hotspot. So what that does is that'll give you 5 gigs of hotspot on your tablet line for $10. So between the hotspot that you use off of that, you can use your mobile hotspot, which you know what I'm talking about there. You can use it off that. It gives you 10 gigs altogether for data for your hotspot for your broadband line.
Okay, but then I'm tying up my Note Edge. If I use my Note Edge as a hotspot, it's being tied up as a hotspot. So therefore, if I get phone calls in, the phone calls are going to cut me off the hotspot spot, and then I'm losing my data
Absolutely
connection.
not.
So
Absolutely not. I use my hotspot for my smart TV all the time. I can be watching a movie and still talk on the phone while I use it.
oh, okay. I wasn't
I do it all
aware
the
of that.
time.
Okay, I wasn't aware. That's something I'm learning. I don't know everything. I don't profess to know everything, but I do know enough to know that there
No,
really is
I
no
use mine
difference.
to the hotspot. You've got a great device. I've got the Galaxy S5, so it's a very similar operating system. You put your tethering option on. You can run 5 devices off your hotspot, and you can still use your phone. You can still surf the internet on your phone. It doesn't block any of that. It just allows those other devices to get into that hotspot data.
Right. I didn't feel like I had to get another plan when I have one line that's still not being used with any device, and I'm paying for that. I'm paying for that already.
Yeah,
I have not
yeah,
gotten a use out of
save you money.
for 2 months. I've been paying for it, and I have not gotten a use off that fourth line for anything.
Understand?
So I didn't understand why I couldn't just bring a tablet in.
Yeah. So what I recommend that we do for your tablet, you can use that 4 line. It's going to save you $30 a month by doing that, because the plan that you want, the 2 for 100, each additional line is $40 for unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited web.
Okay.
So you can take that 4th line, you can switch that to a mobile broadband line, match your data for 5 gigs for $10.
Okay.
You
Now,
actually want to save yourself $30 a month. Does that make sense?
yeah, it makes sense. So now the third line that does have a device on it is a Nokia Lumia 635. I don't need unlimited data on that line. I just need the phone. That's a basic phone for me. Even though it's a smartphone and I can't get to the internet, that's not really the way I use it. It's really a backup phone for me, a 911 phone for me, because it's high tech as the Note Edge is. If I'm nervous in a nervous situation, I'm gonna be sweating and not necessarily trigger the fingerprint identification on the phone, and I could just open up the Nokia quickly, dial 911. So it's basically just a
Absolutely.
backup phone. But
I'm
it
with
is
you.
smart. It's very
I
smart.
understand that. I'm with you 100%.
But I'm not going to be
I'm with you
taking
100% on that.
pictures and videos and streaming videos up to YouTube or nothing like that with the Nokia. Although it's capable. It's capable of doing that. It's just basically my backup phone. The main phone I use,
Sure.
we both
I'm with
use,
that.
is the Note Edge, and we use it heavy. And so we want it the high speed all the time, 4G all the time.
Sure. And so part of that promo, that 2 for 100, each additional line for that, they are $40. So the way to get around that is we have to put you back out of that promo, move you back into the other plan, put the unlimited data on the lines that you want, and then put your $10 add a line for just a voice line for the Nokia, $10 for your add a line for your tablet,
Okay.
and move it that way.
Okay. Okay, that's what I want.
Okay, so let's get you fixed up here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you on a brief hold here. I want to see if we can do this here without having to get you. I'll get the plan changed over. I want to see if I can get that line changed to a broadband line for you, or if I have to get you to activations to do it. We'll get everything else fixed up before I get to that point here.
Okay.
So we're going to match your data, and I appreciate you letting me go through this information. It sounds like it's been a frustrating event here.
Very frustrating, and it's hard for me not to just snap on some of the representatives because I am tech savvy. You're not talking to the average person, the average user, so. I know that I didn't need to be explained 100,000 times that a tablet is different from a phone. From a tech perspective, I know they both are high-tech electronic devices that both can be used for voice calls, both of them.
Absolutely, and that's another nice thing is you do have that for a backup if you need it.
Right.
For emergency situations.
Yeah, in an emergency situation, I know I could take that tablet, use it in the Wi-Fi, a Wi-Fi situation, and make a phone call if it was necessary.
Okay, so we're going to move the rate plan to the Simple Choice. It's called the Simple Choice Unlimited Plan. Your first 2 lines will get you set up for your unlimited voice and unlimited data. And then the other 2 lines, the third line is going to be unlimited talk and text. It comes with the free 1 gigabyte data, so we'll add that. It's free.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which lines are we wanting to have? Correct.
2. Yeah, that's number 2.
Okay, so we're here. I appreciate you letting me take the time here.
I
and your
appreciate you
patience.
taking the time because everybody else seems to be wanting to sell me something else, and that's frustrating. I don't want to be sold something else when I never got what I purchased to begin with.
Right, absolutely. And that's what we're of course, we're going to want to make sure that we've got you on the best services that we can afford or that we can get to you so you have the best experience. However, when we've got an issue, we're not here to sell to you. We're here to make sure we get your issue straightened out and you're satisfied with your services.
Well, at least you are. That wasn't the case with your other representatives. I'm complaining about
I
that.
apologize about that. Okay, so we've got unlimited on the 1303 and the 2414.
Right.
Appreciate your patience. Just take a little bit to go through and do a complete makeover on the account here.
Oh, I understand. I'm tech savvy. Computers don't go fast. I don't care how much speed processing power you got. There is the process.
It seems like they slow down the fast. The harder you push them, the slower
Yeah.
they go.
Yeah. And when you want it to go the fastest, that's when they choke.
Kind of like my boots when I was in the army. You start pushing the guys, they just slow down on you. Okay, so now we've got the 2414 and the 1303. Those are your setup. You're on the family plan with the unlimited talk, text, and completely unlimited data on both of those lines.
Okay.
Now, the Nokia Lumia, let me figure which one that is. That must be the 2029, is that correct?
2829. I had an issue because of the area code that I didn't get a phone call to alert me that my gas service would be interrupted because my primary phone I was using had a 314 area code. So I wanted one phone just for that. Well, not just for that, but
Oh, got that. So
basically.
which number is it? The 2829?
Yes,
Is that the one that we need to have for the Nokia?
yes.
Okay, so we're going to set that. That's going to have 1 gig of internet on there. Again, that's 1 gig of high speed. And then it'll slow down after that, but you're not getting charged extra. So you'll see, even though it's a backup, you've got a little bit of data there if you need it too.
Yeah, that's all I need. Sometimes I just need to look up the direction, and that's it. I want to
Yeah.
find out where I'm going. That's it.
Well, take advantage of all the perks, right?
Right. So that it's still unlimited data, it's just not high speed, right?
It's correct.
Right. Okay.
And it's free. That's part of it.
Okay.
So we have 2829, we have the 2414, and we've got the 1303 all set up.
Okay.
So the 9289 line.
That's what I was trying to get set up with the tablet.
Tablet line. Gotcha. Okay, so unlimited data on 1303, 2414, and 1 gig on 2829. I'm just notating everything so that whoever looks in on what has been going on, what transpired today, they see exactly what we've done.
That's what I need, because every time I try to re-explain it, I get confused, they get confused, and I get frustrated and snap. I used to do customer service, but there's a reason why I don't do it anymore. I don't have the same patience I had in the past because I'm in chronic pain and fatigue. I have fibromyalgia, so I just don't have the patience to tolerate incompetence.
Okay, so we want to move that to a matcher data at 5 gig. Okay, so now I am going to put you on just a brief hold to see if we can do it in-house here, or if I need to get our activations to get that switched over.
Okay, I hope I don't have to switch,
Just
because
1
that's
second.
what gets me frustrated with y'all too, transferring.
Well, we're gonna. I'll make sure, and if I have to hand you off, it'll be a soft transfer. In other words, I'll tell them exactly what's going on and what the expectation is.
Okay.
I'm not gonna throw you in there cold where you're having to explain yourself again. I won't do that to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate
So it'll
that.
be just 1 second here.
All right.
You got it. Okay, so Burnett, I appreciate your patience, but I am going to have to get our activations team on board.
Okay,
Now,
before
did you say you have a?
yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
sorry?
say, before you change to the activation, I want to explain my situation with the tablet. I bought an HP Stream 8, and it had big old sign on the box that you get free 200 megabytes of data for the life of this device. As long as I had this device, I could get the free data. I want to keep that. I mean, it may be a time I'm not with T-Mobile, or into this plan, this current plan. Maybe 3 years from now, I still have the tablet. I still want the data. So I didn't want to throw that away since it's a life deal. But I also know that 200 megabytes, I'm techie. Okay, so you can't just say, woo wee, wow, you get a whole lot of data. 200 megabytes, that's nothing. You upload 2 videos and you done used up that 200. So that's why I was trying to bring the tablet into my plan. The plan that I'm already paying for, been paying for 2 months with one line empty, don't have no device on it. So the one line that don't have, a device on it, that's what I wanted to use. And I deliberately wanted a phone line. I mean, even though you get a phone number with the device, that's how I know it's a phone device. You have to have a phone number for the tablet. That's a clue. Hello. Anyway, it's a phone number that comes with the tablet. And when I call that phone number, it says this will not receive incoming calls. That's exactly the way I want it. I wanted a device that does not receive incoming calls, because I go through the hassle I go through with my very high tech, no edge, is that people on Tango, Glad, interrupt my videos. If I'm creating a video myself, they interrupt my videos trying to hook up with me through those websites. That's annoying. I'm sick of it, and I don't want everybody connected up to me on my tablet. And then also the annoying harassment you get with different websites wanting a phone number to secure your account. I know my tablet can receive text messages, so stop playing. Text messages is no problem. I can put that number in and verify my accounts, like Google dragging websites trying to get your telephone number. I can get on that number of my tablet and not have to worry about telemarketers calling after the fact. When I give up that telephone number, they gonna get that recorded message. This call don't take incoming. This phone number don't take incoming calls. I enjoy that, but I also
we don't give you phone calls or send you text messages on your tablet. I've been using a tablet with T-Mobile for over 2 years. I've never had an issue.
Okay,
it's on its own designated line.
I just wanted you to understand what my goal is when I change this to your, tablet, whatever broadband plan. And I preferably would like to keep the number that you assign, but if not, I could port the number in that that HP assigned to this tablet. Either way, it doesn't matter. I just want it to function the same
Sure.
way. That this is a tablet.
Absolutely. And to do that correctly so that you keep your 200 megabytes for free,
Mhm.
to show use on it, what I recommend is that we port your number in that was assigned to it from
Okay,
HP.
okay.
That's not a problem.
All right.
That can be done. We'll give you a temporary number to do it, and then within 24 hours they'll have that other number ported in. Number one, it shows that you're using the tablet, and you're not going to have a lack or stop of usage where they can say, well, you stopped using it, you're going to lose your 200 megabytes free. We
Okay.
don't want you to do that.
Okay.
You keep that number, that's your tablet, you're going to keep that, and you're not going to lose it.
Okay. That's what I want.
Okay?
That's what I want then.
That's good, Jim. I'm 100% on board with you here, so I'm going to have you hold with me, and we're going to get activations on and get this number fixed for you, okay?
Okay.
It'll be just 1 second here.
Okie dokie.
Your call is very important to us. We'll be with you shortly.
I'm going to pause this. Oh no, they're coming on now.
Thank you for calling T-Mobile. My name is Jose. How can I assist you today?
Okay, Jose, I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
Okay, Jose, I'm not sure what the previous representative told you, but my understanding is that we're trying to set up activation of my tablet to my current plan. And I have an HP Stream 8.
Alright, great, ma'am. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and get that number activated there. Unfortunately, can I have one of your existing phone numbers then so I can pull out your account? Basically, I didn't have the time or the opportunity to speak with the previous representative. You just ended up with me right now, but I understand what you want to activate a note plan, right?
Right, do you have the notes of what was discussed previous to you got transferred in my account?
I do not have your account in front of me, ma'am. That's why I was asking for the phone
Okay,
number.
well, he told me the previous one. Okay, all right.
Add another line to your account, ma'am? Is that correct?
No, I already have a line. I already have a line that I've been paying for the past 2 months. Now, this is the way it was explained to me, that Now that my account been set up properly, the way I have it is the first two main lines are 2 lines for 100, unlimited 4G. The other two added on $10 each. They got unlimited talk and text and 1 gig of data, high-speed data. So the third line is a Nokia Lumia 635, and the fourth line is empty. It does not have a device associated with it. And I was trying to bring my tablet in, but I was given the runaround as to, why I couldn't do it. And I know the difference. So you don't have to explain me. I'm very tech savvy. The difference is just the way y'all identify these devices in your system as being different. Because other than that, as far as devices, the No Edge is a tablet and it's a high-tech device, and I could get unlimited data. So I was expecting to be able to do the same thing with my tablet with the line that I'm already paying for, and not be sold a new plan or a new line. I already have a line. So what I was told, I guess you have to change it to a broadband line because it is a tablet, in which that is the only reason why you have to change it. Because if it was a phone, I would be able to just add a SIM card to the phone and use the plan as is with the 2 lines, just like they are. But since it's a tablet, it has to be changed to a broadband plan, which I'm not happy about that part, but I don't care at this point. I just want it changed to the broadband plan and get the match for the $10, the match for the 5G data, the data match at the 5G as far as high speed and unlimited data for the rest of the time. And then because I got it as under the deal with T-Mobile, 200 megabytes for life, I want to be able to have that where I use the first 200 megabytes and then I'm going over to my own plan, my plan as far as the rest of the data beyond the 200 megabytes go into my plan.
Okay.
The person that I talked to before you, he definitely said that could be done, and the best way to do that was to port in the telephone number that came with the tablet. So I don't want to get the runaround on that. The way I understood it, the way he told it to me is what I just said to you, and that's my understanding what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring into the tablet into my 4th line as the 4th device on my family plan, and obviously it's additional line. You identify these devices differently in your system and limit tablets to data instead of accessing the voice plan. So I technical wise, I don't understand that, but I understand that business wise, that's good business. To convince everybody it's a tablet is a different device than a phone. They're the same. Technology wise, they are same devices. Tablet is the same as the phone. If you got a SIM card, it's a phone. SIM card means it's a phone. Anyway. So I just want to activate a SIM card to the tablet. I tried to do that, said the SIM card was used. It's a brand new SIM card, never been used for anything. In fact, it came with my No Edge. I didn't have to use the SIM card for my No Edge. That's what T-Mobile gifted me because I already had my SIM card. I wanted to send it back because I ain't need it, and they said, no, I could keep it. This SIM card never been used. And for some reason, when I tried to activate it, I couldn't do it. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yeah.
So, Burnett, to let you know, right, that we are going to be able to bring that number or activate your mobile internet under one of these voice lines. Is that what you want to, that's what basically what you want to do, right? Replace a voice line or a cell phone line and bring in your mobile internet line from that tablet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do my brother will be on the line real quick? I just want to check one of my policies here.
All right.
May I place in a brief hold, Ms. Burnett Smith?
Yes, you may.
I appreciate it. I'll be back with you within a blink of an eye, and that's in 1 minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
me to do if I want to continue to keep, because I said, say like I pay off these devices and I'm done with the plan, I still want this free data for life for this device.
Right, but what I was saying is that for, do you that no plan is activated also with T-Mobile prepaid or with another carrier, man? That's what I was trying to find out.
It's free data for life. It's activated with T-Mobile.
Oh, I see. Free data for life.
For life. For the life of this device. As long as I have this device don't die on me. It don't crack, and I got it, say like 5 years from now, I still have this device. I can access 200 megabytes of data under T-Mobile for free, for life. If I have it for 10 years, I can still access data from T-Mobile for life. Now, I'm trying to get it set up so that once the 200 megabytes is done, that I can access the data that I'm already paying for in a postpaid plan.
About doing it that way, ma'am, I'm not sure how it will go, right? You're still going to be able to use your 200 megas and then jump into your rate plan? I doubt that will be possible, right? I believe once you have come into your postpaid account, you'll have to stick with your rate plan, right? Because I think that 200 for free for life will come off. I'm not quite sure about that, right? But that's another thing we need to check up. But like I was telling you about the steps, first thing we have to do is switch that account from a voice line to a mobile internet, right? And what we have to do is we have to cancel one of your numbers. I believe it's going to be a 12414, right?
No, sir. Don't cancel that number. Everything's supposedly set up like I want it. The only number that's in question now is the 9289. I think.
9289?
Okay, hold on. I gotta go back to the web. I gotta go back into the website because I can't tell if that's the right number. We spent the hour on the phone supposedly getting this all right, and the only thing we working on is the tablet. Okay, it's 4 lines, and the only one that's not accounted for, that does not have a device associated with, is the 9289. I was right. That's right. 9289.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, bear with me on the line real quick. I'll back to you, okay?
Okay.
I'm just gonna work on your account.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No worries. Take your time, man.
I'm sorry. I'm done now. I didn't hear what you said now. What was you saying?
Alright. So what I was telling you, Mrs. Nez, is basically right now what we have to do is change. First we have to switch your number from prepaid, from a voice line to a mobile internet line. That's the first step we have to do. Because I tried to do the changes right now from my end, but it did not let me because that needs to get switched over first.
Okay, I get that. Now, what now, I'm going to explain what my understanding is. What we're switching to is a line, mobile broadband line, where I pay $10 matching my data that I have current, which I have, I forgot.
And this is the thing, I don't think you will be able, basically, you know how you're coming to a postpaid account? I don't think you'll be able to keep the 200 megabytes free for life. And later, once you're done with it, jump into your postpaid plan. I doubt that will be possible, man. But like I said, first step we have to do have that change right from a voice line to a mobile internet. If those changes are not done from my end, they have to be performed by customer care.
Okay, well, I don't want to make any changes, man, yet because there's a whole lot of confusion right now regarding this tablet. Beginning with the fact that I'm tired of people telling me what kind of a device it is. That's an insult to my intelligence. I know the difference. I know what type of device it is. I really, really, truly don't understand why I can't just add this device, the tablet, to my current line as is, just like it is, the way that it is. But the distinction is that what your company makes is only, well, I ain't gonna say only T-Mobile, all the cell phone companies try to make a distinction between the tablet and a phone, which they are basically the same kind of devices. And it's not a big difference. I mean, I have a Note Edge and I never use my phone. I rather use the phone part of this. It's a tablet. It's a tablet. It's a high-tech computer that you carry in your hand and can access the web and do a lot of functions that the tablet can't do. Okay? So, it's a tablet. But because you called it a phone, that's why I cannot use my tablet as the fourth line, just as is. It shouldn't even matter that it's not going to be using a voice plan because I'm not using it as a phone anyway. So I don't even see why I can't just take my tablet, bring it into this plan that I'm already paying for, been paying for 2 months now, into the family plan. And the only distinction that was made by T-Mobile is that it's a tablet, not a phone. In other words, I could bring my Note 3. I got a Note 3. I could bring that into the plan and use unlimited data without no problem. But because it's a tablet, you make a difference. And the pricing, of course, the price structure is also different. And so that that 200 megabytes for life, 200 megabytes in today's terms is nothing. That's opening up a couple of web pages and you're done. 200 megabytes is over with. So I'm not going to be jacked up to be pushed into no mobile broadband plan only to where representative is saying, how much do you use? How much do you use? I don't know how much I usually use, but I know that I could have got unlimited if this was a Note 3 instead of a tablet. I could have got unlimited access to data. But instead, because it's a tablet, I gotta come up with a number out my rear end as to what I think I'm gonna use. And then if I say 15 gig, that's about right. You charging me $80. $80 is more than my plan with all 4 lines. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Alright, I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I know you got to do your job. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence either, but I know the difference. You don't need to re-explain that to me. I know the difference. I know the difference between the data plan and just what you're telling me. When I activated this tablet under T-Mobile with this telephone number that T-Mobile assigned to it, it came with the telephone number, and the fact that it came with the telephone number, that's a dead giveaway that this is a phone device. It is a phone. It has a phone number assigned to it, and therefore, the choices when you use up to 200 megabytes go from 1 gigabyte, I think, to 15, and you get a choice between $10 a month to $80 a month. Just for the data on a tablet, when I have 4 lines that I got 2 of the lines unlimited data, and just because of a difference in device, because if I bring a Note 3 into this family, that Note 3 is going to have unlimited data, not $80 extra for data. So I get it. You don't have to re-explain that part to me. It's clear. I just wanted to be clear as to what I'm doing. So I'm not going to abandon the 4th line because I'd much rather bring my Note 3 into than to get ripped off with a broadband package for my tablet which I can access data unlimited under Wi-Fi under my Comcast home plan. I don't need to pay T-Mobile $80 extra in addition just to have data access on my tablet. Okay?
I do understand that.
All right. So I get it. So you don't have to explain it. You don't have to explain it. You're not selling me anything new. I'm not going to be changing anything at this time. Hopefully, the changes that I did explain that I wanted are in place now. Can you confirm that for me? On my phone currently, I have 2 phone lines that have unlimited 4G. Is that correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay, and then there's one line that's unlimited talk and text that is 1 gig of data, high speed, and then it's throttled down. And then I have one line that is no device assigned to it that I'm not going to throw away. I'd rather bring my Note 3 into the family instead of my tablet, because you make a difference between tablets and phones, which me being a tech person that I am, there is no difference. It's just a difference in the way you decided to charge people. And I'm not going to pay $80. Okay. Huh? Hello?
Yes, I'm here with you.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm not going to pay $80 for 15 gigs of data. You know, I got to guess, pull that number out my rear end to figure out what I'm going to use the tablet for. And tablet is a secondary device. I'm not going to, pull an arbitrary number out my head. I want unlimited just because I don't want to deal with overages. That's it. That's all. I don't care if it's slowed down or the speed is slowed down. So, unless you could explain to me why I can't just use the SIM card that already came with the tablet, and why I couldn't put it in the plan except for the fact that you code it differently. That's it. And it's enough for me for us to be discussing. Okay.
Well, before that you go, is there nothing else to do with that?
No, you couldn't help me. Nobody could tell me why I couldn't just bring this tablet into the plan that I'm already paying for, unlimited data. They kept trying to sell me a new plan for an additional $10 where I had to guess how much data I might be using with the tablet, and I didn't want that. I don't want an extra $10 when I got a plan I'm already paying for. I already paying. So I just take. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Was it clear what I told you?
Huh?
Was it clear what I told you? Do you have any doubts?
I didn't have any doubts. I was sure what these devices' capability are before I picked up the phone. And I didn't need an explanation except for why I couldn't bring the tablet into my current line that's available, that I'm paying for.
No one's saying that you cannot bring your tablet in. What I'm saying is that we have to do something. Since you want to replace one of your phone numbers, I need to get you with customer care so they can get rid of that phone number, switch it to the mobile internet. They'll be asking you for your phone number so we can bring it over. That's what we have to do, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we can have.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Ma'am. All right. Bear with me on the line, please. I'll get you over there right now, okay?
Okay. um, adding my tablet phone to my account. Uh, my original intent was to just to use the tablet on my current line that's available. And I kept getting a runaround with the different various. I've been switched around. I don't know if you can see my notes. I've been switched around to multiple. I've been on the phone now. I got my timer set. It's for 55 minutes. Different folks, and this is just, today. I have been coming, and calling on different issues. But the issue of today is the tablet. You all kept making a point of making a difference between a tablet and the phone. And I know the difference. I know they are both devices that are capable of making voice calls. So I did not understand why I could not add my tablet to the current line that's available. So that I can use the data, the unlimited data under my current plan that I'm already paying for. I kept being told I had to get a broadband plan that is limited. There is no such thing as unlimited broadband plan for a tablet, and so therefore that's the sticking point that I'm at with. And so I just wanted to port my number into the plan right now as it is on that free line that's 9289. Port my telephone number with the tablet as is.
Okay, and I'm sorry that you've been transferred all over the place on here, just trying to get some more information on it. Pretty much what you've been told as far as the mobile broadband line has been correct so far. Since that one does not have voice capability, since it's just the tablet, it only has to be on those mobile broadband lines. With those ones, we can go all the way up to 21 gigabytes, and it does have the data stash capability, which gives you an additional 10, plus you keep everything you don't utilize. But we do not have an unlimited data plan available for tablets and mobile broadband. We only have that available for the voice lines.
Right, that's the problem. That's the sticking point. If it was a Note 3, I could be in that fourth device could be a Note 3, which is a tablet. Basically, it's a tablet and a phone. They call it phablet. I could bring a Note 3 into that plan and not be charged mobile broadband separate plan where you're limited to 21 gigabytes. And if you go over, you pay more, and the 21 gig is $80, which $80 is the cost of the plan that I have with 4 voice lines, unlimited text and data on 4 lines. So that doesn't make sense to me. I would not want to switch to a broadband plan for this device. So I'm not sure why I even got transferred, but the other representative said that I had to go through customer service in order to port the telephone number for the tablet into my plan. Being that I'm limited on data because it's a tablet instead of a phablet, because I could bring my Note 3 in without no problem, which has its own SIM card, and I would not have to pay any additional monies. I would just have to bring the SIM card into the plan as is. I don't really need to change it. I don't really need to bring my tablet in. I don't want to be charged $80 for 20 gigabytes of data when I can use data unlimited Wi-Fi off my Comcast home service, internet service, and anytime I want to tether it from my Note Edge. Doesn't make sense to me. So I'll just keep the 200 megabytes of free data, and when I use it up, I just tether my tablet to my current lines, and I just probably sell my 4th line to some other less fortunate person who might need to have phone service or use it for my Note 3. I'm not going to be bullied into a data plan just because it's a tablet and have representative after representative tell me it's a difference when I'm a tech and I've been using technology probably longer than y'all been alive. I know the difference. So the difference is that's the way to charge you more for data. That's all. To use a
Okay,
broadband
so
plan.
yeah, and especially if you have the Wi-Fi capability at home, utilizing that one, it would honestly be much more affordable for you just to upgrade the hotspot capability for your devices and connect it up that way. I mean, like, for example, your line, your unlimited data package automatically gives you 5 gigabytes so you can use your hotspot right there,
Yeah.
and you can increase just the hotspot capability too.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'm not gonna pay for $80 for 21 gigs. That's where you max out on the broadband plan for my tablet. When my tablet is a lower tech device than my phone, it doesn't make sense to me. This tablet costs $150. The tablet is almost $1,000. You think they're on an equal playing field and that I should be paying more for data access for the lower tech device? That doesn't make sense to me. So, no thank you. I don't want to sold anything additional.
Okay, well,
all right.
we'll go ahead and leave it as is. I don't see we have an active one on the account anyway, so we don't have any concerns about it at this point. Were there any other concerns that we needed to address for you?
That was the concern. Why I couldn't just bring my tablet into that fourth line. And, finally I got the answer after a whole lot of different representatives and runaround in, let's see, an hour and 2 minutes. I got the answer, which was, it's just that's the way you determine how to build people. If it's a tablet, you build them mobile broadband, and if it's a phablet like a phone, you build them as a voice. But they're both devices that are capable of voice calls, and so therefore it really shouldn't be any difference. But you got to make money. Yeah, I guess you got to get your salary. They got to pay your salary some kind of way. So that's the way they get you. Give you the tablet, 200 megabytes for free, but then you overcharge for the data. It's $80 for 21 gigs. When you could get it unlimited if it was just a different device. So, okay, that's it. There really ain't nothing else to discuss.
Okay, well, I've got everything saved in here that we discussed as well, and I went ahead and voiced your complaints in here too. So that way, if we ever have to refer back to it or have any concerns about it, we've got it right there.
Okay.
Before I did let you go, though, I did want to thank you for giving us a call and your patience through all this. I know it's been frustrating for you,
Yeah,
but I
just
do
an
appreciate
hour.
the
I'm
rest of your day.
disabled. I'm in pain. An hour to be on the phone to get the runaround just to be told, what the difference is between a tablet and a phone. You might want to put that in the notes, that there are some customers that are tech savvy, tech knowledgeable, and it's an insult to them, especially if they indicate that to be convinced about what the differences are. I know what the difference is. I don't have to be told that, and I don't need nobody to keep explaining that. That's the difference. Y'all code it differently if it's a tablet device. If it's the tablet that's called a tablet, then you code it as a tablet and you limit the data access to where you being charged $80 just to access the same data. But if it's a phone, like the Note 3 and the Note Edge and S5 iPhone, you can access unlimited data under a postpaid plan.
Yeah, so there are limitations to the hotspot itself. So since that one's having to go through different device separately, but I've got everything saved in here. But I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay.
Okay, you do the same. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye.